I got her. Helen. She needs help.
There's no medicine or room. There's no.
What do you mean, no room?
There's nothing we can do. There's nothing.
Nothing we can do. She'll die. Are you crazy?
Amanda, the cold.
I'm gonna take her to
get him anyway. Amanda, no! You can't take her to town.
Amanda! Everybody, come on, get up. Come on, let's go. Follow her. That's it. Yeah, Helen. We're going to town. Follow her. Stop those who can't. Come on. Can you get up? That's it. That's it. Help each other. Let's go. Come on. Follow her. Follow her. Everybody into town. Come on, everybody. We're going to town. Join the others. That's it. Okay, you got him? Help him up. That's it. Excuse me. Go, please. Follow the others, all right? Let's get out of here. Come on, everybody. Get up. Let's go. Help him up. That's it. Dad?
I know how a lot of us have felt about those exiles. There are a lot of people who need our help right now, and some who need burying. Now, y'all know what you're doing. I'll lead. Henry will pick up the rear in the other car. Now, our escort really don't mean much in terms of this curfew. So anybody who doesn't like the odds, drift on home now. Nobody will say anything. Nobody will think anything about it except that maybe he's the smart one. All right, let's go.
Made me do. Get out of here.
Debe estar cerrado. Curfew.
Get out of here. What the hell's going on anyway?
Debe estar cerrado. Curfew. Nobody here. Ciérralo.
I don't have to.
Come on, Betty. Just let them do what they're going. No. Out! Out! No! Everybody out! Leave her alone. Nobody out! You go out!
It's been on for 30 years, and it's going to stay on for another 30! No, 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 no!
Curfew! Get us also! Cerrado! Saca esa puerta de aquí, vamos a allá. Get us also!
Let him go!
Get up! What the hell's going on? Your tanks are blocking traffic.
As of 0800 hours this morning, the town is blockaded. No one is permitted in nor out. An absolute curfew is in effect.
You got no right to do this. You don't have the authority to bring troops in here.
The actions are at the request of the County Council of Milford.
The Party Advisory Committee requested the action. It's been a flagrant violation of the law. The exiles are threatening to take over this town. The established authorities are absent, and you are in dereliction of your duty.
Now, what the hell does that mean?
Did you not escort a group of townspeople to the exile camp in violation of the curfew?
You gotta be kidding.
An act of defiance.
It's an act of decency. What the hell are you three doing being a part of this?
Come on, Ward, face the facts.
What choice have we got? What choice? You can stand up to this Nazi. You can show a little guts.
Oh, well, you're a deputy. Enforce the law or you're out.
The choice you have is for your deputies to participate in the patrol of the town. Or we will do it alone.
And you'd love that, wouldn't you? When are you going to restore the telephone lines?
The problem is somewhere outside the immediate area.
You understand when Peter gets back?
Well, I think the general governor will have more important things to do than bother about some minor civil disturbance.
Peter isn't administrator anymore. He did, however, give your name to the advisory committee for consideration as his replacement, but I'm confused as to how your behavior with the exiles could possibly qualify you to be the next county administrator.
And if I agree to patrol your curfew, will you take your men out of town?
I will give you the residential areas and reduce force in the town square.
That sounds reasonable. Don't you think?
And what about the people you took away this morning from the cafe?
They are in protective custody.
Feel good, Herb? Got everybody dragged down far enough? Now you can feel even. You make me puke. You pull your troops back. I'll do your damn patrolling for you.
If there's no more business, I say this meeting is adjourned.
Welcome, new volunteers for America. Please remain with your coordinator as you proceed into the station.
Hi, everybody. Long trip, huh? I'm Sally, and I'm your American Volunteers Coordinator. Welcome to Gary. My job is just to make you comfortable and answer any questions you might have. Let me just remind you about your family aid authorization chits. They're in 3 parts, each bearing the same number. The first portion with your family's name and address, I'll take as you board the train. You keep one, and you surrender the final one as you board the ship or plane for the final leg of your trip. Is that clear? Okay, this is very important because that way your families will get credit for your going and receive the government aid. So as soon as you surrender the final chit, the aid begins to flow. Okay, any questions? Good. I can't tell you what your being here means to everybody, to you, to your families, to our friends in the Soviet Union, and to all Americans. We're all very enthusiastic about the program, and I think when you get there, you'll see why. So let's go.
Welcome, new volunteers for America.
There you go. Did you guys get the bags down off the raft?
This Underground Railroad of yours go direct to Vladivostok? Not this time.
Don't forget to pick up your bags around the side, okay?
Welcome, new volunteers for America. Please remain with your coordinator as you proceed into the station.
So many. Do you expect going away to college? This is volunteer Wild Guards. Some of it's not so volunteer. Weren't you offered early parole if you volunteered? I was political. I guess they didn't want any rabble-rousers in Siberia. Most of these guys are out of options. They can't move out of the industrial areas, so this looks pretty good.
Attention volunteers. Attention volunteers. For your family to receive the special aid allocations, your name must be printed clearly on all 3 chits. Remember to surrender the first chit to your coordinator as you board the train. Please remain with your groups. Wait until your coordinator tells you to board. Thank you. Have your chits ready to be handed in as you board the train. Thank you, and have a pleasant journey.
Hey, you can't do that.
Security! There's a perimeter right here.
Stay in line. Hold your positions.
Don't hurt him.
Anyone breaking rank will be disqualified. Repeat. Any involvement in disorder will result in disqualification. Stay in line.
You don't want to cause your family any trouble. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. You'll see them soon. Don't you worry about anything. Come on. That's good.
I was very, very lucky. The last thing we need right now is disturbance.
Can I have your attention here, please? I'm really sorry about the delay, but we are about to get started boarding. Please have your family aid authorization chits ready to hand me as you board here. Okay, let's roll. Thank you. Have a good 5 years. See you.
Give me the microphone! Give me the mic! Brothers, run! Don't let the men be slaves! Take their weapons! We are the Indian Home Guard! Don't let them make you slaves!
Get down! Don't run! Get down! Stay down!
Brothers, don't sell yourselves into slavery! Join us!
I get down.
Slave labor over there! Concentration camps! Run!
Devin, listen to me! Stay flat! Don't move! Down! Lie flat! If you say you don't move! Everybody down!
Get up, you cowards! Get up or we'll shoot into you! All of you!
Down! The train's moving! Run! Down! Getting on the train, come on! Stay down! You got to get on the train! Stay down! Get on the train! Train! Get him down! Here. The train's moving! You got to get on the train! Come on! You got to get on the train! Don't move! Now get on it! Move! Come on, Devin, move! Move! You got to see your kids! Let's go! You won't see your kids unless you get on the train! Now!
Why?
Desperation. Everybody's a resistor. It's real simple. You're with me or against me. Terrorism's real simple.
Wrong. Wrong tactics. Wrong targets.
Wrong leaders.
now, Chicago's most infamous underground nightclub proudly presents Miss New America.
I'm Miss New America, raised with care and gentility, used through my life from grace to senility. Do you think you can have your way with me? I've always had a sense of right and wrong. It's mainly used to help me get along. But I've been raped, or so it's said. Apparently, I've lost it to a rat. Did I give up? Did I fight back? It's just I did it in a sec. I'm attracted to the politics of sex. Never mind the talk, show me the pecs. Oh, there our voice says it's my turn. It just makes me want to scream. Tell me a lie. What matters to me is my piece of the pie. Don't give me the glory that once was ours. That's from a time as far as Mars. What if my wit and skills may slip? All I need now is party membership. I've lost my way. The Russians are fine, let them stay. Youth brigades are the hope of the day. The future is ours, is all that they say. So let it be there, for better or worse. We gave up ours and left them a curse. Don't cry for me if I seem just a whore. Cry for yourselves.
Give me your attention, please. You are participating in an illegal anti-government activity. No statements will be taken at this time. Please proceed toward the rear of this room and the waiting vehicles. Anyone who refuses to cooperate will face an additional charge of insubordination to a lawful order under the Sedition Act of 1988. Thank you for your cooperation.
want to be arrested. I demand to be arrested.
You are under the protection of the area advisor.
You can't do this.
You are free to go. In fact, I would be happy to escort you home.
This is Kimberly Ballard. I need to speak to Andre. Well, listen, I know he's out of town, but I just have to speak to him. No, you know, I have a number on him, but I don't have it with me, and please, look, I know you can reach him. It's all right. This isn't impossible. I know it isn't. I know. Please. What is everybody against me?
How little this part of Chicago's changed. We're real close to the safe house. We'll stay there until we can get some of the resistors together.
Hope no one strikes a match.
I don't know what you're complaining about. A gasoline truck's a fine way to travel.
Isn't it?
We'll fit right in. Around here, everyone will just think we're hijackers. Not quite the way you remember it, is it? Volunteers for Amerika.
Oh, my God, Clayton. What a stink. Where have you been?
Emma, can we come in?
Oh, yeah, come on in. Quick. Don't touch anything. Oh, what a smell.
You cooperating with Anna and the patrolmen? I don't care if that's what you think of them. I just want you to cooperate until I get back. A couple of days. Yeah. I love you. No, you're wrong. I really do care about you. Well, I can't make you believe me. Let me say goodbye to Caleb. Hi, darling. Yeah, a couple of days. Mm-hmm. All right. I love you, too. Bye. Don't you dare say a word.
My God, what a woman you are. You confused me. I become comfortable with you as ruthless and powerful. You become a blind lover. And now I see that you are a loving mother. How am I to keep it all in order?
I'll have to help you.
When our friend Mr. Bradford discovers that you're an adversary, not an ally, will you resolve the problem by putting him in a turban?
One way or another.
He may not be as easy to deal with as you think. Possibly not as easy as your husband.
In many ways, Devon was very trusting.
This man, Peter Bradford, is not so gullible because he does not have such a lofty vision. He may turn out to be worthy adversary. Enough. You turn me to jelly.
How can you be such a young man at 60?
Because unlike you, I'm a very simple man. Impotence is born from complexity. I suspect what happened to your husband. In the old America, the idea of equality became such a fixation that no one had to earn it. Those with power simply relinquished it. In the Soviet Union, everyone is equal, but there's no such thing as a man giving up his power to a woman simply because she thought it was time for her to have it. How can anyone give up his power, destroy himself, for some abstract idea of fairness which has no practical reality?
I was stronger.
You were clearer. You knew what you wanted more clearly and simply than he did. Did you ever love him?
Of course. You know, I don't see why it's so difficult to understand a woman who knows herself. There've always been women who've had combinations of femininity, intelligence, cunning, even ruthlessness. A woman who's loving and tender is just fooling herself if she doesn't admit that she's ruthless as well.
If you were not submissive to me, you would never be my bed.
You're not a threat because you want everything I have to give. Actually, I think it's the ruthlessness that really excites you. Do you think you could perform in bed as well with one of your simple, submissive women as you do with me?
How do you wish to be surprised? Take it out of the box that David put on.
On. Put it on me.
You may look now.
Oh, God, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's from the Tsar's collection.
Do you think it'll bring me as much luck as it did the Tsar?
I'm counting on you to create a sister socialist society out of your new country.
Is it from the Soviet Union or you?
Me. I want you to succeed. To become the most you can be.
I will.
Prisoner mentality is really built into you, isn't it?
They do a good job of that in the camp.
Don't have to worry about the cops in uniform. It's the ones that look like us that always get you. Actually, you're pretty safe. There's so many informers and secret police around, they keep getting in each other's way.
In a room full of spies, everybody looks suspicious.
The only safe people in the society are the psychopaths.
That's comforting. It's my wife, Peter Bradford.
Who are they?
It's the Governor General and his deputy. They're our new leaders.
Where have you been? I have the national network calling for this.
Trying to decide.
We don't have to be enemies.
I hope not. But if that's what it takes.
You do not have the strength to be my enemy. Anyway, there's no need. Come on. Maybe once in our lives, a few of us get the chance to mold our own destiny. Here is your chance.
Unplug him. He's dying. We need a machine.
Dr. Drummond, may we see you outside, please?
What's going on?
Look at this hallway. This is a small county hospital. It was never intended for this kind of thing.
What do you expect us to do? Put him in a parking lot?
Not exactly the problem. Something has to be done. Come with me, please. We're transferring you and your patients to the People's Acceptance Hospital in Omaha.
What?
I'm sure you can see the logic of that. The humanity.
What the hell do you mean you're transferring us? You have no right to transfer us.
It's the least we can do to try to help the innocent among your
Innocent?
all this.
You bastard.
You have 2 hours. We have volunteer brigadiers to help with special service troops to make this transfer for you just as easy as possible.
Just point the way, Doctor.
Top floors aren't safe. A lot of squatters, people camping out. A lot of police sweeps and kids.
Kids?
Oh, yeah. 12. Some little kids, 8 or 9 years old. When I was still a good Episcopalian priest, I used to work this place. Try to get them cleaned up in the church and back to their parents. It's all pretty hopeless. They beg, panhandle, run drugs, sell themselves. Sometimes they even have these little territorial wars and they kill each other. Interesting, huh? Layers and layers. You think it was an education in that camp, you should have been out here.
Clayton, my man.
Jeffrey Wyman, my favorite establishment propagandist.
Oh, the news that's fit to believe.
The end of the Underground Railroad.
Glad to meet you, man. Been an admirer, you know.
Come meet the group. Here it is. Movement in Chicago. At least what we like to think of as the responsible one.
Well, welcome.
Each of us represents a group. Cells, you might say. Some are part of the establishment, others are underground. We don't interact much except on special occasions.
There are no leaders, no followers. We work on our own, mostly. That way we don't get hooked into somebody else's deal that can get screwed up.
Not necessarily the best way, but it's the way it works now.
Maybe we better get something out in the open, right off. Nobody blames you for what happened in '88. And sure, you got our hopes up and said a lot of things we wish would have worked out, but we know a lot more about disinformation techniques than we did then, and particularly me doing what I do. I know real well how to make a lie into the truth without anybody being able to tell the difference. But you probably don't know that while you were in the camp, he turned into a little bit of a folk hero. You know, it's not talked about much, and I don't think the Russians or the party realize it, or he'd probably still be in prison. Or maybe dead. But it's there. Now, maybe you don't want it or even deserve it. But one way or the other, you've got it.
You've come at a good time. There's something very big happening.
We think that maybe there's something happening somewhere else in the world that's putting pressure on them.
There are secret internal documents that instruct the operatives to create the support and approval for the new Governor General and his deputy. Your ex-wife.
It's classic. They set up a front man who can be popular and promote traditional values, and what they're really doing is subverting everything, turning it over to the party. It's what they did in Eastern Europe.
Well, I guess if we're going to help get your kids, we better work fast. After your ex-wife gets back, it'll be damn near impossible.
Andre.
Katya.
There's much to do and very little time. You must force changes beyond what you feel your countrymen can tolerate.
And don't finish everything before I get back.
I trust I won't be finished after you get back.
I think you'll be surprised how well we'll work together. You've got a great task, and I'd like to help you. I don't know if you believe that, but I really mean it. Bye.
What's going on?
I don't know. But I think we're gonna find out real soon.
Hi, Mrs. Bradford. Yes? I'm Margaret Sawyer. I'm with the Governor General's staff office. I'm your new aide.
Aide?
Yes, hi.
Well, I don't know what you mean, new
Well,
aide.
as
I
the
never
wife
had
of the
any.
Governor General, you're going to have a lot of new responsibilities with which you'll need help. That's me, help. Jacqueline, you're the dancer. Hi. You must be Scott. I've heard a lot about you. Basketball, junior pro track, right? You must be pretty good.
Yes.
Call me Margaret. Oh, look, you're not stuck with me if that's your concern. Well, naturally, you'll want to make your own selection. Well, I'm just here to help you get started, and if you want to change later, no problem.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't mean to seem rude. It's just that we haven't had much communication the last few days. I haven't been able to talk to my husband.
Oh, yes, we've heard that you've had a lot of troubles here. An exile uprising or something like that?
No, it wasn't anything like that. The Special Service Unit attacked the exile camp. They destroyed it. People were killed.
Oh, that's terrible.
You weren't able to see your husband on television then?
Yes, we saw.
I thought that he was wonderful. Didn't you? Positively inspiring. Yes. I mean, it gave me a great deal of hope that maybe there was going to be an end to all this. Well, for the moment, I imagine you're glad to be getting away from all the trouble. Oh, that's why we're here. We're going to move you. Oh, just wait until you see your new house. It's fabulous.
Who decided this?
Well, I don't know. I assume your husband. It's all been arranged. His headquarters are in Omaha.
I need to talk to my husband.
But they said...
Oh, please. I appreciate your position, but it's all I can do.
Robert? What does this mean?
We're canceled, that's what it means.
We got too far out of line.
Who canceled this?
Andre wouldn't cancel my play. He's not even here.
Don't count on it.
I'm sure he doesn't even know what's going on. It's that little Russian aide of his. As soon as I can talk to Andre, I'm sure I can work
God,
everything.
Kimberly, just shut up. What the hell do you think this is? This isn't some musical comedy in which everything's going to turn out all right because you're the damn star. Do you see what's going on around you every day? People get arrested, shipped off to internal exile or camps for the least little thing the government thinks is dangerous. And you go along thinking you can dabble in outlaw theater, which I should remind you is anti-government. And that's its point. I'm living with the man responsible for the repression. And you don't see the problem. You don't understand it when things start to come apart.
I got you released, Robert. Listen, I made Andre release you.
And he arrested somebody else. What's the difference? Did Did you really think that sleeping with him was going to protect us? Maybe it can't even protect you.
Cliff?
You're just too dangerous, Kim. You know,
I think it is not my fate to be loved by a woman to such an extent you could trust her with your life. Your thoughts. There's nobody? I have a mistress here. An American, an actress. Ah, yes. The one who sang.
a beautiful spiritual and aesthetic excess. But more than that, I don't know.
I have the kind of wife that never makes me think about a mistress. Maybe that's me.
Maybe you have discovered that unexpected marvel. The right woman.
I've always thought so. But if I don't get back to Milford pretty soon, I'll have to start looking for a mistress. Or a new wife.
What happens in Milford is no longer your concern. I'm sorry, but there's no time. We've sent a group to move your family to Omaha. There's a house prepared. I understand it is much larger than your present home.
You don't know my wife. She's not gonna budge. At least not until she hears from me.
Okay. Yes, would you connect me to my office, please?
You make communications seem easy.
It will be for you as well. Oh, Michael, yes, we are on our way back. Is everything ready for the Governor General? He'll want to talk with commanders of all organized units, the area guard, border guard, the state police, all of them. Good. And I want you to arrange for Mrs. Bradford to talk to the Governor General over the priority line. Have Major Gertman send a comm truck to the Bradford home. And patch it through as soon as it's ready, will you? Oh, and Michael, have you seen Miss Ballard? No. No, don't tell her. I want to surprise her. And have some flowers and champagne ready.
Champagne and flowers for the mistress. The movers for the wife.
Strange that Michael hasn't seen Kimberly.
Do you believe him?
No.
What do you think it means?
Probably nothing. My aide is very disapproving of my mistress. He's a very strict party man. He sees her as being dangerously corrupting.
Is she?
I've always counted on it.
Hi, Cliff.
What's up, Kim?
Can I come in?
I don't know. Look, Kim, I feel really lousy, but you know what the problem is?
Look, it's not contagious sleeping with a Russian.
Oh, the hell it isn't. You can catch it being in the same play, especially if it's an outlaw play.
Please. I don't have any place to go.
Go back to your apartment.
I've left him.
You just can't leave somebody like him.
I came to you because you're a friend. Somebody I thought was a friend. I guess there are worse things that can happen to someone from not helping them than from helping them.
Mrs. Bradford, how are you?
I didn't better.
I have your husband on the radio. Would you like to come with me?
I'm sorry.
The Governor General is flying back from Washington and would like to speak with you. In this vehicle.
I prefer he called me.
The telephones are inoperative. You prefer not to speak with him?
In that truck?
Up there. Sit down. Tell her what to do.
You can listen anytime. If you talk, you must press this button. Proceed, please.
Hello? Amanda?
Peter? It's good hearing your voice. How are you?
Fine, I'm fine. Look, honey,
How was Washington?
it was fine. Listen.
We saw you on television. You looked great.
Amanda, please, don't cut me off now. Things are moving very fast. I want you to meet me in Omaha. There's a house already set.
Peter, when are you coming home?
Honey, that's the point. I don't have time to come and get you, but there's no problem. There'll be plenty of people to help you there.
Peter, do you have any idea what's going on here?
Not really. I understand there's been some trouble with the exile.
No, it's more than that. It's just real important that you come home. Honey, we need you to come home.
That's impossible, Amanda. Look, the area guard people should be there pretty soon. Just get a few things together and go with them. Colonel Denisov has guaranteed your safety.
It's not my safety. I can't leave Milford. Peter, Peter, everything we're saying is going over a speaker here. Major Gertman is right here.
She can't talk. Gertman is right there, and she's afraid if she leaves that Udall will do something to the town or the people. Look, I'm going to put the colonel on. You can leave it on the speaker. Mrs. Bradford, how are you?
I'd like to say I'm fine, but I'm not.
I don't want you to worry about a thing. I'm sure we can resolve whatever it is that's worrying you. I just want to congratulate you on being, what do you say, the new First Lady of the area.
Yeah, well, thank you. But there's really something...
If I might, could I talk to Major Gertman? And please, listen to what I have to tell him.
Major Gertman, sir.
What is the status?
Towarish Polkovnik.
English, Major. The status.
There's a curfew in effect. Partial unit patrol enforcement.
By what authority?
Standing orders. Discretionary assessment of insurrection. Request of the County Council for intervention and the restoration of order.
You will rescind the curfew and return to barracks.
Genosse Oberst, ich habe die Anweisung gegeben und die...
English, please, Major.
Sir, I must protest. This is a community filled with insubordination. The rebellious behavior of the exiles, abetted by certain townspeople...
I am assured by the Governor General that the local authorities are in a position to maintain order.
Sir, I must protest in the strongest possible terms.
It is now 1100 hours. The curfew will be lifted, and all portions of your unit, including yourself, will be withdrawn to barracks by 1400 hours. Those are my orders.
Yes, sir.
Mrs. Bradford, are you there?
Yes, Colonel.
Are you satisfied you will be able to leave?
I guess so. Thank you.
You may feel that your friends and neighbors need you, but your husband needs you as well. Here he is.
Amanda?
You have no idea what's going on here.
Honey, I need you. Whatever it is, we'll fix later.
Some things can never be fixed. I'll see you in Omaha.
Sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
Peter?
What?
You better not look like the White House. That's all I have to say.
You'll make it a castle. I love you.
Come on, let's get cracking.
Aren't you a little sorry about leaving?
Sure, but we're talking big time here. You gotta leave stuff, can't be too sentimental.
This is your home. I mean, what about your friends?
You and Dad are my home, and the friends I really like, well, I'll come down and see her. They'll come up to Omaha. I mean, it's not the moon.
Oh, God, Scott, I wish I had your perspective.
Stay close, Ma. You'll catch on.
All set? Yes. I have to get my daughter. We'll be right out. Jackie! Come on, honey, they're waiting. Come on, Jackie. Come on. What's the matter?
What if he comes back? He won't be able to find me.
Your father's the governor general of the area. I think even Justin will be able to figure it out. Come on. Come on, dear. Come on.
I just got my room the way I want it.
Yeah, I know.
I love my...
I know you do. Come on, let me help. Come on, we have to go. Let's go.
What about friends? I don't know anyone in Omaha.
Neither do I.
You've got Daddy.
Well, so do you. Really, you and your brother. Scott's acting like he's leaving a motel he spent the night in.
How's Justin getting past all the guards? I mean, if we're gonna be living in some kind of governor's palace or White House, there's gonna be guards everywhere.
You aren't giving Justin much of a chance, are you?
I love this house.
Me too.
I never thought I'd leave it.
What about dancing on the great stages of the world?
I always thought home would be here.
Me too. Come on, Al.
car. The windows are smoked.
All they know is we must be the enemy.
To talk to all the commanders of the organized units.
Yes, sir.
Good. I want every possible assistance given the new Governor General. We may need him to succeed sooner than anticipated.
Is there something...
Just give him everything he needs to take control of the area.
Yes, sir.
Where is Miss Ballard? I want to make sure she's there when I surprise her.
I don't know, sir.
I'm sorry?
She's not in her apartment, and there are some of her things missing.
Missing?
I think she left the apartment.
What do you mean, left the apartment? What about her bodyguards?
They thought she was still in the apartment.
How is it possible? She's damn near helpless, and yet 2 of your security men let her disappear. What the hell is going on?
Internal security unit ready to performance. You ordered her not to do.
I did not order a raid.
She wasn't arrested. But she was quite upset. Of course, the procedure mandated by the advisory committees is to close the legitimate plays. But
you canceled her play?
It was an appropriate action. Didn't assume the colonel wished to publicly oppose the committee when it would appear that he and
That's enough, Lieutenant. You do not need to assume anything on my behalf except possibly the location of your next post. Unless she is found, and quickly. Possibly Equatorial Africa. I know what high regard you have for Africans. That's all.
General, not very sociable, are you?
Shaking somebody's hand doesn't prove a damn thing.
Well, it's a start.
You're right, I'm not a very sociable man. I'd rather have something to shake hands about. And frankly, I have to know a good deal more about a man than I do about you. Before I'm going to believe that just because you got the Russians and those damn party committees to give you some kind of phony title and make a couple of pretty speeches, we're interested in the same kind of area.
You don't make a bad speech yourself. Look, I'm flying to Omaha tonight. I want you to come with me.
Is that an order?
It has to be.
So you want to be a part of the resistance?
Well, I think I have been, in a way.
Yeah?
I'd like to be involved.
I mean like a movie? Have some fun doing spy stuff?
I don't know.
Well, what do you want to resist? You got something special in mind?
No, I don't know.
You see, I don't think Kim has thought it out intellectually.
So you mean you believe in capitalism instead of communism?
I really don't know that much about it.
How your family get sent somewhere? You got a little brother in the Lincoln Brigade, some party thug push your old man out of a job? What? What, is it something personal?
No. I don't know.
Well, as I see it, your life's pretty good. Things aren't so bad that you're desperate. Most people want to fight back when things get so bad they can't think of anything else. Or if there's something personal. What, do you want to get even with your boyfriend?
No.
Do you love this Russian?
He's been very good to me.
And why the hell are you here, lady?
I don't know.
You have some little squabble, and you want to get a little even.
No.
Maybe bring him down a notch so he'll notice you a little bit.
No.
Hey, well, you ain't hurt bad. You don't believe in anything, and you sure as hell don't understand anything. Hey, I liked you better when you were a dilettante doing outlaw cabaret just for the fun of it. That's why I'm even here. I felt real good about what you were doing. Whatever else kind of screwed up life you had. The way you look here, if you got nothing for yourself, you got nothing for the resistance. You understand that? Look, you really want to be a part of the resistance? Do you? But you figure out what you believe in. What really matters to you, not whether you feel uncomfortable or whether you feel a little scared or a little helpless. Just feeling helpless don't get it. I tell you what, the best thing you could do for us is go back to your Russian. That's a great place for somebody who wants to help to be. But you better figure out what you want before you start dealing in real life, little girl.
I won't go back.
What's he on?
Sorry?
He's been infused for a long time. What's he getting?
I don't know. I don't think you want to get too nosy.
Pulse is dropping. Flat line.
Charge the pedals.
Charged.
Watch out. Clear. Clear.
Flat line.
Anything? He's dead. Anything else you want?
You volunteered for one of our night on-call positions.
Yes, I did.
Why?
I don't know. I thought it might be interesting.
Do you know anything about our work?
No, only what I've heard. Behavior alteration for the criminally insane.
Yes, well, I put it in more subtle terms. In psychiatry, nothing is ever cut and dried.
Of course.
You conducted an autopsy on one of our patients, did you not?
Yes, I did, but that's standard procedure where I come from.
And your findings were negative.
He died a natural death.
You're in exile, are you not, Doctor?
Yes, I am.
So you've already strained the system's tolerance for your judgments, haven't you?
Well, it's my hope that being in exile is not a permanent condition.
Possible it might not be. Assuming one modifies his behavior.
With or without assistance.
You have to realize
They might not recognize you. Good luck.
I didn't mean nothing back there. It's just that there are always a lot of self-important bastards running around using people for their own ego trips. Before the Russians came, it was the same too. Good luck. I hope your kids are okay.
You think I'll just tag along? What about all those other things you were doing?
Close it up. You know what? I don't really know what I've been doing. Since I left the church, I've been helping people to escape. To where? It's like shuffling beads around, isn't it? Ultimately, what I've been doing is... it just doesn't make that much difference. You know, this may be the first time in history there's no escape. Jews in Europe, if they were lucky and they had somebody help them, could escape to South America, England, Switzerland, America, even Palestine. Central Americans, Mexicans, boat people from Vietnam and Cambodia and Haiti. Legally or not, there was always some place to go. There was always some place of hope, even when it wasn't the U.S. that they could go to. And it was, in part, because of America. The idea. Now there are no more safe places. Funny way it's become one world. Bad one. So if a safe place is going to exist, I guess it'll have to be built somewhere. Maybe here. Maybe the first step is helping you find your kids. You got a lot of people at risk helping you.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take out. Look serious. Put some grease on your face.
Great. You get in the union. Just follow my lead. Plumbing's easy. Look like you don't give a damn and you've got all day.
Okay, this way. We're about 3 minutes from a class break.
Hurry, hurry! Don't worry about a thing. We got it under control.
Come on, let's go. Quickly, come on. Quickly. Come on. class breaks, there's going to be a lot of screwing around, gawking, stuff like that.
You mean he's just going to be milling around?
And we got somebody who'll put him in place.
What if he's scared or doesn't recognize me? I'd say we cut bait and get the hell out of here.
The next class is in 10 minutes. Let me tell you, they keep track, particularly this kid. Now his old lady's in charge.
Come on!
Listen, Andrew, you scared me. Nobody at home. Come on, off you go.
That's it. Get to work. It's get to work. Go out there and wave your hand.
That was him.
Let's see a minute.
What's up?
Message from the office.
Is it my mother?
For the plumbers. Anyway, thanks, Billy. Didn't want to get my feet wet.
Hey, there's a note for you guys. Doesn't anybody want it? I gotta get to class.
Billy?
The note's for you, kid. Go ahead. I'll watch the doors.
What's going on here?
Hi, William. You got so big I didn't even recognize you.
I never thought I'd see you again.
I know. No.
Gotta get out of here.
You're not leaving again, are you?
I want you to go with me.
Where are we going? Mom says...
I don't know. I can't even tell you who'll be safe. But I want you with me.
Me too.
Let's get out of here.
I'll take Billy down the freight elevator. You guys go out the way you came in.
That is okay. Trust me. What happened? We gotta get out of here.
Thank you.
Thank you. You felt as good in years.
Come on.
The
Thought I'd never have this.
You doing something special?
He's moving around. Look at the way he drinks. The way he looks at things.
Yeah, I guess you got to be a parent.
I was fascinated with the kids when they were babies. He's not a baby anymore.
What's up?
I said you're not a baby anymore.
You got that right. Dad, are we gonna be resistors?
You might say that.
Well, what are we gonna do? Blow up stuff?
There are better ways to resist than blowing things up.
Well, what's the plan?
Well, I thought we'd start out by getting your brother.
Yeah, well, you know, he won't want to come. I mean, Mom's got him real scared.
Of what?
You. It's like you're gonna hurt us.
Your mother told you that?
If you don't get him now, it'll be too late. In a little while, they're gonna come looking for Billy and set off the alarm.
I can't know it's me.
That doesn't matter. They may interpret it as a terrorist act on your wife, a kidnapping for ransom, whatever. They're gonna take it seriously. This isn't just a case of a kid coming home late from school.
Caleb will be real freaked.
It may be your only chance.
What's the point? I don't want to hurt him.
Maybe you owe him at least the chance to meet his father.
Position with the other groups at the stadium, but we'll be in front so that Caleb's speech comes just after the singing of the new anthem. Okay?
We're the voice of a new generation. We're the voice of a new people. The destructive ways of the past are gone. We will replace them with our vision of the future. The party will lead us to the new age. There have been those who've tried to stop the new age. They are the corrupt reminder of the past. They have tried to confuse us with the idea that the old America was a good country. And we know that lie. History teaches us that lie. We're grateful to our Soviet brothers who saved the world from destruction.
Are you kidding? Came from the party.
Now join them in a world of social
Maybe Mom wrote it.
where everyone will go to school, everyone will have a job, everyone will be equal. No one will exploit or be exploited, and those who oppose this wonderful vision will be crushed.
Hey, Kay.
Hey, what are you doing here? Get out early?
Yeah. Come here.
Where are we going?
I want to show you something.
Yeah, but what about...
Don't worry about them. It'll just be a minute. So, how'd practice go?
Great, I almost got the whole thing memorized.
Hey. Okay, you know what Mom told us about Dad? That he was crazy or dangerous, stuff like that?
Yeah?
Well, it's not true, really. You gotta realize that. It's not true.
How do you know?
Look, I know.
Caleb?
go me. Come on, Billy.
Son?
Let go.
Caleb.
Billy.
Look, it's dead.
Go me.
Caleb, it's okay.
Billy.
Damn you, Caleb. Don't be so stupid.
Caleb, I just want to talk. Say hello. It's all right, son. Nothing's gonna hurt you.
Are you really my father?
Yes.
You're old.
I've had a hard life.
Are you still crazy?
I was never crazy, Caleb. That's just what they told everybody so they could get rid of me.
Well, what do you want?
To see you. Talk. Say hello. I missed you.
Help! Here!
Caleb!
Hey, it's him! It's my father! Help! It's him! Get him! My father!
Caleb!
Get him!
Caleb! Please!
Let go!
Hold it!
Let go!
Hold it!
It's okay. It's okay.
Don't hurt him!
Listen, you're gonna be all right. It's okay.
I'm sorry. I would never do anything to hurt you. Please try and understand that.
No.
It's okay. I can't keep him against his will.
We'll let you go. Just let him walk over here. Everything will be okay.
They'll kill you.
Caleb, I want you to understand that I love you. Please.
No, Caleb!
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
Right there.
Kill
Caleb.
him! Kill him! Kill him!
Sit down, Caleb.
Kill him! Kill him!
Put your hands on top of your head and turn around or we'll fire.
Go to hell.
Stop! Billy, get out of the way. Come on, kid. Don't be dumb.
Go to hell.
Billy!
Let's go. You can't get away.
I'm staying with you.
Let him go, Milford. Why get the boy hurt?
Hold it. Give us a minute.
You can go back.
No. I'm staying with you.
Listen to me, William. You got one chance, and that's for you to get away. I can take care of this guy long enough for you to get to the truck. But you've got to want to do that.
What about you? I mean, they're gonna take you back to the camp.
I've been through it. I can take whatever they give me if I know that you're out of this okay. Get Clayton to take you back to Milford. That's where I want you to be. That's where we'll be able to be together, no matter what. Come on, babe. I'm dependent on you. I need you to be strong now. I love you.
Okay, we're coming up to you. I'm giving up.
Come slowly.
Put your hands on your head.
Follow my lead. Stay close. Just as we get there, I want you to make a run for it.
Easy.
No matter what happens, just keep running. Don't look back.
Easy.
Okay?
Come on. Turn around. Keep your hands on your head.
All right.
Lie down on the ground.